Most people have forgotten what it's like to carry a dedicated camera that actually fits in a jeans pocket. But this little white Sony is here to remind us why that used to be the standard. It is surprisingly sleek, and honestly, there is something refreshing about picking up a device that doesn't require a camera bag or a neck strap that feels like a seatbelt. The first thing that hits you is the zoom. You look at the front of this thing and wonder how they managed to cram a 20 times optical zoom into such a slim frame. It is genuinely impressive. When you are out and about, trying to grab a shot of something across the street or a detail on a building, that reach is a lifesaver. Now, here is the thing about high-zoom compacts. They usually turn into a shaky mess the moment you extend the lens. Sony clearly knew that, because the optical image stabilization here is doing some heavy lifting. You can actually hold a shot steady at the long end of the zoom without it looking like you were filming during an earthquake. It keeps things crisp enough that you aren't constantly deleting blurry photos. The 18-megapixel sensor is a solid performer for everyday snaps. It handles light reasonably well, and the colors have that classic, punchy look that makes your photos pop right off the 3-inch screen without needing a ton of editing. It is not going to replace a professional full-frame rig, obviously, but for capturing memories at a party or grabbing shots on a hike, it hits that sweet spot between convenience and quality. The menu system is pretty straightforward, too. You aren't going to spend 10 minutes digging through settings just to change the ISO or switch to a spot metering mode. It is all right there, intuitive and quick. That said, it is not perfect. If you are shooting in really dim lighting, you will start to see some noise creeping into the shadows, which is just the reality of a smaller sensor. Also, while the white finish looks incredibly clean and modern, it is a bit of a magnet for scuffs if you aren't careful about where you toss it. You might find yourself wiping it down more often than you'd like just to keep it looking pristine. Another small quirk is that the battery life is decent, but if you are the type to zoom in and out constantly, you will definitely want to keep a spare handy. It is a fun, capable little machine that makes photography feel less like a chore and more like a casual hobby. It is not trying to be the most powerful tool in the shed, but it is definitely the one you are most likely to actually have with you when the moment happens. If you want something that bridges the gap between a smartphone and a bulky DSLR without weighing you down, this is a pretty solid way to go. It is simple, it is effective, and it gets the job done without any unnecessary fuss.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.